Chosen family out there, brothers and sisters. Y'all, this is Kira, divinely protected one here. And family, I got another message here. God needs us to have faith as small as a mustard seed. And what I mean by that is, no matter what we're going through, y'all, no matter where we are in life and what responsibilities that we may have, God is with us through it all, no matter what, okay? He got us, and He will always provide for us. God knows when we call on the God, He knows us what we need before we even ask Him, y'all. Okay? He knows what we need before we even ask Him. You know, I ask God for things that I need. You know, not what I need, not what I want, what I need, y'all. Because that's what matters most. We need what we need, you know. And God knows that before we even call upon Him. God, no matter what we going through, no matter what the situation is at hand, y'all, He gonna make a way. He always do. He ain't never gonna fail us. God is a word of His promises. And I know this, and I know that He will do the same with all of us. There are a lot of things that's going on out here. There's so many things going on in other places, other states, and other countries, and overseas. But y'all, we gonna be okay. We gonna get through this. We gonna get through these situations, no matter what our situation. Because nothing ain't too big for God that He can't step in and handle. God may not be there when we need Him, but He always there on time, ain't He? Yep, He always on time. And that's why I love Him. That's what I love the most about God. He always there on time. He come right there and pick us up, carry us where we at, when we can't. Because God ain't gonna give us nothing more than we can bear. You know, He not gonna give us nothing more than we can bear. He know what's best for us. And all we need to do is trust in Him and His plans that He has for us. And remember that He knows what we need most. Because a lot of the times we want things, and the things that we want don't be fulfillment to our lives. And I just know this because there are some things that are fleeting of this world. It's just temporary. You know, the world is, I'm not of this world. I just live in this world, but I'm not of this world, you know. There's so many things going on, you know, with people and the things that they getting into and things that people do out here. And I do a lot of things that help keep me grounded, you know. And it's helping me out a whole lot. And I really enjoy doing these things because it keeps me disciplined. You know, God has made me more, you know, wiser to the things that He's been exposing to me out here. And it's very important to know, to be self-aware of the things that are going on out here. You know, we don't want to be lacking self-awareness and not know what's going on around us in our surroundings or in our neighborhood. We want to be fully aware of what's truly going on. Okay, because there's so much things going on, y'all, that I done seen people do, and people intentions they be having up their sleeve, and it be mind-boggling and mind-blowing, y'all. You just never know. I just don't put none past people, you know. I'm not saying everybody, y'all, does things out here that ain't got no business, but there are some people that, you know, you gotta really, like, keep your distance away from, if you know what I mean, you know. You know, the ones that you feel that they give you that bad vibe, that kind of bad energy. Yeah, it's best to stay away from them folks. Because they don't bring nothing but trouble, you know. You get that sense of urgency to just keep away, because it's best that you do. We're not asking, I don't need no problem, so I just stay with myself. And it's best that I do. And stay prayed up, y'all. Stay here. Because you don't want to be caught up being around the wrong kind of people. Which I know I ain't gonna be happening. It ain't gonna happen with me. It ain't gonna be the case with me. Because I mind my business and I stay to myself. I just know that everyone else should be doing the same, you know. Shouldn't be all up in other people's business like that. Shouldn't be worrying about who doing this with their life, this person, how this person living. Nobody needs to know all that, you know. Just keep moving silence, you know. Moving silence. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, you know. Moving neck, moving too. Just keep it on the low, you know. Keep your stuff private, you know. Keep all the things that you love doing. You don't tell nobody, because a lot of people don't even tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing, not an ounce of your business. It's best to just keep it to yourself, and you know, just allow yourself to allow yourself to have a good time. You know, enjoy yourself, because it's best that you do. There's a lot of stuff going on. You don't need nobody interrupting your house, you know, your home, and coming through your house, and, you know, crossing your boundaries and things of that nature. You just want to stay, you know, you want to keep to yourself. You don't like everybody. You don't like too much. I mean, personally, I don't like a lot of company. You know, I don't like flocking in large crowds of people. I don't like a whole lot of people. I don't like that stuff. I always, as a young girl, I always been that way. You know, I never liked it being around a lot of people, like just large groups and crowds of people. I just never liked it that, because I don't follow the crowd, you know. It ain't good to follow the crowd. I'm not. That's why I got where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why it disciplined me. You know, I stay from around the wrong kind of people. I don't want to be around the wrong people, taking the wrong advice from people that are up to no good. You know. And we want to be very wise about these things. You know, if it does come to a point where you may have to stand your ground and let someone know, like, respectfully, you know, like, hey, you know, I don't know what's going on, but it's, hey, I don't do this, but I don't appreciate it, you know. I don't get down like this, but you could just tell them, like, hey, look, you know, hey, I do this over here. I'm over here. You can do whatever you want over there, where you at. But please respect my boundaries. You know, my living space. That's all I'm saying. And then it shouldn't be nothing else. It shouldn't be a problem from there. You know, people shouldn't catch attitudes and feel offended all because you're telling them that directly. It ain't like you cussing them out or saying something disrespectful towards them. People take offense to things that shouldn't have to take offense to. It shouldn't, you know. All the person is saying is like, hey, you know, this is my area. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this. I don't get down like this. You know, hey, I don't like this. I don't get down with. I don't like that there. I'm just not comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine. If they trying to offer you something, you don't have to accept it. It's okay to say no. You know, you don't have to accept nothing people, you know, something that might offer you. I don't care if it's money. It could be an item that they're offering you. Listen, you're not being mean about that, okay? I tell people no all the time, okay? You don't have to. Because, y'all, believe it or not, people will use things, and you got some people that they'll offer you something, and then They'll be all manipulative about the thing that one thing that they offered you, and they come with strings attached, and that's a no-no. That's when I just gotta keep my distance from that person, because I don't need all that, I don't need all that. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. I ain't trying to sell nothing to nobody. I just ask that people just stay from my living space. There's mosquitoes around. But y'all, I'm okay. Like, I'm been comfortable where I'm at. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I just want to keep it that way, I don't want nobody interrupting my vibe. I'm trying to protect my peace as much as possible. And I'm very serious about my peace, y'all. All that matters to me is my peace and a peace of mind. I don't need nobody bringing drama my way. I don't got nothing to do with nobody else's situations. That is none of my concern. You understand? Respectfully, like, that's none of my concern. And another thing too, y'all. God needs us to be obedient when the enemy is, attacking us in any kind of way, any shape or form, whether it's spiritually, psychologically, same thing. Cause y'all, it's a lot of the enemy try to attack us a lot of ways, spiritually. Like, it's a lot of spiritual, and we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? We just let God know what the enemy is doing. He know what he's doing, but we know he all he needs us to know is that all God needs us to do is have faith, even when the enemy is trying to attack us, trying to sneak attack us, trying to call themselves to have one up on us, which it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work, because God don't play by me, and that's just what it is. God don't play by this, he ain't gonna play. He know who is who, and he don't play by, he ain't gonna play. But God got us, okay? God is with us through every situation. He with us every step of the way. There ain't nothing that gets past his eyesight. He sees it all. And I would like to share a scripture here regarding do the work. Be strong and courageous and do the work. Don't be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord God, my God, is with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. He will see to it that all the work related to the temple of the Lord is finished. That's 1 Chronicles chapter 28, verse 20. And as read it down and below, it says, my neighbors, mosquitoes is bothering me. Oh my God, I have to walk over. I have to walk past this area here. So consistency and perseverance are important factors in our spiritual development. They set us up for steady growth, and they allow the building of our faith muscles. When we are afraid, it does not mean we should give up. When we are anxious about an outcome, it is not a reason to shrink back or abandon course. Look to us. He is with you. Be strong. Take courage in him and do what he has given you to do. He promises to be with you. He promises to never leave you. Everything you do it for him. And he will bless the work of your hands. Keep going no matter what, and trust him to do what only he can. Okay? Also, on the glorious splendor of your majesty and on your wondrous works I will meditate, as read in Psalms chapter 145, verse 5. When we take time to meditate on the tangible goodness of God, our hearts expand in his incredible mercy. The Lord is more glorious than our minds can comprehend at any given moment. He is larger than our little lives can contain. He is purer than the most well-intentioned act of love we have ever known. Let's take time to meditate on his wondrous works as we remember who he is, what he has done, and what he has promised to do. May our hearts bloom with hope. He is so very good and always worthy of our praise, our time, and our attention. And with that being said, y'all, I would like to close out this video by wishing everybody a safe and blessed week. And may y'all stay prayed up out here. There's a lot of things be going on. And it's important. Prayer is our weapon, y'all. Okay? Prayer is our weapon. We need to stay in prayer, and stay woke out here, y'all. And pay the enemy no mind. Flee the enemy away. Don't even worry about what the enemy is doing, because the enemy ain't got no power over us. He only got this little much power, but that's it. And then after he out for the count. His time is almost up. Okay? He ain't got that much power over us. We get our strength from God. Okay, y'all? That's what we get our strength from. That's the difference between us and the enemy. We get our strength from Him, the Lord above, or God above. That's who gonna get us through the impossible. Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, where I feel no evil. Y'all know that scripture. So nothing can't touch us. Okay, the enemy can't touch us. And y'all, I pray y'all having a safe, blessed week, and may God bless you all and keep you all. Like, comment, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Comment, y'all. Share with your loved ones, anybody close in your family. Share them this video. And I hope that it was helpful to you all in some way, and help you to get around these situations, and help you stay motivated, and help you gain, encourage you, and to know that God is with us through the unseen and the unknown. Okay. Y'all take it day one day at a time. That's all we can do, y'all. Take it one day at a time. Peace. Let me fix my camera. Peace, love, and light. And bye-bye.